welcome back to another SAGIS training video. My name is Surya Martil, and in this fifth video of the series, I'll be taking you guys through the process of creating a submodel. So, the advantage of creating a submodel is that it greatly reduces the runtime within both SAGIS and SimCAT. So generally, the run times are proportional to the number of reaches present in the model. So if we have got a large model with, let's say, approximately 900 odd reaches, but the area of interest is only a couple of reaches, it doesn't make sense to run the whole model because it will take more time, and also it will take up more space to store the model results. So for any study that does not require a large portion of the regional model, it is always a best practice to create and apply a submodel area. Okay, now let's get on to creating a submodel. For this demonstration, we are again using the Saglandia test model as an example. Compared to other real or live SAGIS models, Saglandia is very small. It contains only approximately 70 reaches, and it takes about 1 minute to run the whole model. But in reality, number of reaches varies from around 300 to 900 reaches in live SAGIS models, which means that the run time can vary from approximately 15 minutes to up to 90 minutes, which is quite long, and it also takes up more storage space. That's why, as I said earlier, we can create submodel when the whole model is not required to run. So in this example, let's say I'm interested in this water body. I'm going to zoom into this and assume that we are interested in this water body because it's failing for compliance for ammonia, let's say. So if we look at this catchment closely, you can see that there are no other upstream reaches contributing to it. So there is this one reach, we got two monitoring points and an STW5, which is a sewage works contributing to this river reach and this water body. Okay, so it does not make sense to run the whole model. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a submodel for this catchment only. So the first thing while creating a submodel, or the first step, is to highlight the most downstream reach of the model area. So I'm going to use the select tool, go to the most downstream here and select. Okay, and then go to SAGIS, SimCAT, create model area, and in this we get these options wherein we need to change the area name. So there is already one existing sub area called area 1, so we are going to name this as area 2. In your projects, name the catchments appropriately based on the catchment names. That would be ideal. In this case, this is an arbitrary model. I'm going to name it as area 2 and say save. Okay. So once it is saved, it will be stored in the regional database under sub areas table. We can also see the created model area by going to this map option and go to selected sub area. We have selected area 2 and say map. This gives us a visualization of the model area created. Okay, see, I'm going to close this. If you see this, this is the model area we just created. Okay, that's it regarding creating model area. But while working with submodel, one of the main thing to ensure is that while creating a data file, the first reach should be located within the submodel. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we are going to create a data file for this submodel region. Okay, we'll do the usual process. Go to SAGIS, SimCAT, general settings, I'm going to save it as, let's say, test 1. Okay, apply. And now I'm going to simcat, create simcat file. So here is where we have to make sure the reach selected is correct. If you go to create simcat file, there is the start file options where it shows the starting point x coordinates, starting point y coordinates. So this is where we select the reach. We go to select on map function here and go to our catchment of interest or the submodel that we created just now, where we want to start the reach numbering basically. So I'm going to somewhere near the reach. You don't have to go and exactly point to the reach. You can just select to the most nearest point somewhere here. You see the starting points get automatically updated. Now, instead of running the whole model, we are going to run the sub model, right? So we use this run sub options. It asks for the sub catchment that we want to run or create the data file for. We have created a submodel called area 2. Select that, give OK. Now this will create a data file comprising of only the reaches in this submodel and the features in this submodel area that is selected. So once the data file is created, I am going to run it. I'm going to show you how much time this is going to take. So run reverse, run. Okay. So the simcat have started and it is finished in 6 seconds. So imagine how it would be when you're using a live model with, let's say, 3 or 4 water bodies. It will take maybe 5 minutes compared to whole model, which might take around, let's say, 90 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to say, okay, close. I'm just going to plot the outputs just for our completion to see how the output looks. And I'm going to plot it for all chemicals. Let's say, so you see the outputs are created. And if you see here, it's only for this submodel area. And then you can use this results and analyze your water body of interest and make an informed decision. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching and happy modeling.